Hey everyone, Brian from Lock It Up again. I forgot to mention this in the video. I don't recall anybody saying this anywhere. This may be common knowledge, but for guys like me that don't do this every day, this could be a good tip. When you have these keys and you've programmed them and you want to test them, it's important to test all of the buttons, including the remote start. But here's what you have to do. You get out of the car and lock it and with the remote. And what I do is I watch the dash lights, and once the dash lights go off, then the computer's kind of gone to sleep. It's, it assumes that you've left and you're not coming back. So you hit the lock button again and make the car will beep at you. Then push down and hold the remote start button, and you'll hear the modules engage, and then you'll hear the car start. Okay, you can shut that back off by pushing the remote start button. In order to test the second prox, you have to go in the car and start the car with the start stop button, and then shut it back off, and then get out, move this key out of the way, and do the exact same procedure with this key. If you remote start with the first key and then lock the doors and think that this key is going to remote start, it's not going to work. At least I've never gotten it to work. Every time I test these, I have to start the car and let it run before I can test the second remote to make sure that the remote start feature works. So just keep that in mind. Don't get frustrated if you think, oh my gosh, this freaking thing's not working, I screwed it up, I'm gonna have to go to the dealer, or don't freak out. Just remember this, and remember, between proximity keys, test this one, then open the door, start the car, let it run a second, shut it back off, put this one away, take this one, lock the door, wait for the dash to shut off, then press the lock button again, the car will honk at you, press and hold the remote start button, let the car start, it'll work. If it doesn't, then there's some issue probably with the specific prox that you're using. But anyway, that's a tip I thought was worth mentioning. Thanks a lot.